हेलो हेलो बच्चा लोग, क्या हाल है? हाउ इज इट गोइंग? काय म्हणताय? कसं चालू आहे? And I see that Thala and Sanchit both are online. Guys, what's happening? How's it going? Let me go through some comments. Okay, Thala was probably the first one here. All right. Awesome. Usman Mangela. Acha, trick mar is what Sanchit is saying. All right. Let's see what happens. मंगेश अंक पेपर शुरू होने वाला है मेरा एंट्रेंस वाले जल्दी क्विज ले लो मुझे सोने जाना है ऑल राइट बेटा हम लोग करते हैं लेट अ फ्यू मोर पीपल जॉइन इन उसके बाद हम लोग क्विज चालू करते हैं ये क्या अंधेरे में बैठे हो अंक लोड शेडिंग शुरू हो गया किधर अंधेरा है बे साला इधर सब जगह पे लाइट चालू है मेरे इधर कौन सा अंधेरा दिख रहा है तेरे को seriously I mean this is the same lighting arrangement let me check if I have all I mean all the usual lights are on anyway I'm not really sure what you're talking about but yeah that's that just give me a moment अच्छा brightness लो दिख रहा है एक मिनट जस्ट होल्ड ऑन इधर थोड़ा सा लिमिटेशन हो जाता है यहाँ पे ऑलराइट ठीक है देखते हैं हे देयर मंगेश नाइन हेयर स्टाइल ओह थैंक यू सो मच आदित्य थैंक यू सो मच ये बेसिकली मेरा हेयर स्टाइल मतलब क्या रहता है पता है मैं हर टाइप पे नहाने के बाद सीधा सिर्फ बाल पीछे लेता हूँ और वो उसमें वो यूजुअली एक तो मिडिल नहीं तो लेफ्ट साइड में थोड़ा सा पार्टीशन हो जाता है दैट्स अबाउट इट तो आई एक्चुअली नीड टू स्टार्ट I need to go to a hairstylist because I don't have a fixed hairstyle. My hairstyle has always been मेरा reputation always था the guy with a very bad hair. तो मेरे ख्याल से मेरा मेरा वैसा है अभी तक reputation वैसा ही है. So that's fine. All right. Bonka. Hey Anshul, what's happening, man? Yeah, of course, man. Of course. I wanted to start with that. I wanted to start with that because I mean this was going to be my first point. Of course, we are in for probably, in my opinion, the biggest game of the season, or probably which could turn out to be the best game of the season so far. But the thing is, uh, I mean, I heard in the sense it was reported by Orny, our favorite David Ornstein, the most bonkers transfer news of all time. Not exactly of all time, but it is quite shocking transfer news. And basically, the transfer news is Fiorentino Perez wants to sign Jose Mourinho next season, and I cannot believe it. And I saw a few people online talking about this, and more often than not, their tone of the conversation was that, oh yeah, this is a good news. Real Madrid, they are a bunch of spoiled brats, and to get them in line, you need someone like Mourinho. And I think that's quite astonishing. I mean, people need to realize this is not the Mourinho of Chelsea days, or the first Chelsea spell of no, or not the Porto spell, or not the Inter spell. Mourinho, in his why would I? So this is just again, I'm being very simplistic, but why would Mourinho want to go back to a job that completely broke him? A Real Madrid job, Mourinho just could not deal with it. So when Mourinho won the Champions League with Inter Milan, and this is something I really wanted to highlight, that the thing with Mourinho, he has managed some absolutely brilliant clubs. So if you consider his first four jobs, first was Porto, second was Chelsea, third was Inter Milan, and fourth was, of course, Real Madrid. Now, if you look at it, he won two Champions League. If you just think about it, कि for which clubs did you expect Mourinho to win the Champions League purely based on the quality of squad he had? He had probably out of all those four clubs, he had the best squad at Real Madrid. Second, the second best squad I would say is Chelsea squad of 2004 to 2007 was insane squad, but he did not win the Champions League with them. And I'm not sort of trying to nitpick, but the thing with Mourinho is he needs players who are ready to die for him, like the players at Porto were, like the players at Inter Milan were. Now just imagine his team at Inter Milan. One was Samuel Eto'o, who was sort of not exactly rejected. Samuel Eto'o won the treble with Barcelona in 2008-9, but he did not get on well with Pep Guardiola. That was one. Uske baad, he had Wesley Sneijder, who was sort of a Real Madrid reject. Then he had someone like Walter Samuel and Cambiaso. Both I don't want to say they were Real Madrid rejects, but they did not have a great career at Real Madrid. They were there for a couple of seasons, one season, two seasons, and they were sort of Real Madrid decided to ship them away. Same with Lucio, who had a good spell at Bayern Munich, but then he was back at Inter Milan. And what Mourinho, in my opinion, is good at is he needs people who are ready to die for him. So the kind of mentality he instilled in his Inter Milan player that yeah, just like me, you all have been rejected because Mourinho was rejected by Barcelona. He was always sort of people taunted him as a translator. And when Barcelona decided to hire Pep Guardiola, who had the only experience Pep Guardiola had at the time was coaching Barca B. And what Pep Guardiola did was he got Barca B promoted from the third division to the second division, which was a very difficult thing to do. But just based on that, they decided to Barcelona, Tiki Begrestein and your Laportas, they decided to go for Guardiola over Mourinho. And this is when Mourinho completely entered his sort of villain arc. And but he won the Champions League at Bernabeu. And after winning the Champions League at Bernabeu, he joined Real Madrid. Now, for the first time ever, Mourinho at Real Madrid in their, I don't know, in how many years of their history, for the first time they had a manager who was bigger at that time, bigger than any other player at the time any other player they had. And they had Cristiano fucking Ronaldo. They had Kaka. They had lots and lots of great players. But at the time, Mourinho was the superstar. And that Real Madrid job completely broke him. In his first season, when Barcelona completely thrashed Real Madrid final. If just in case you guys have not seen that game, I'm not sure if it is available on YouTube. Just hold on. अरे हाँ यार आई हैव नो आइडिया मेरा कुछ भी अभी ये क्यों लैग हो रहा है आई मीन फ्रेम फ्रीज हो रहा है मैंने इवन आई नोटिस्ड बट मैंने कुछ भी चेंज नहीं किया है यहाँ पे सो आई हैव नो आइडिया ये क्या ऐसा होता है बीच में कल नहीं हुआ था लास्ट दो तीन स्ट्रीम्स में नहीं हुआ आज वापस होना चालू हुआ बट ओके मैं चेक करता हूँ वापस एक बार चेक कर लेता हूँ आई हैव नो आइडिया आई एम वेरी सॉरी अबाउट दिस गाइस बट yeah it is not chinmay again what's happening man actually stream lag nahi ho rahi hai ye basically this is an issue with some kind of frame rate ka issue. What I'll do is give me 2 minutes. I'll talk about Mourinho. I've finished my point. I'll go back. मैं एक काम करता हूँ मैं बाहर निकलता हूँ और I'll join in 2 minutes. All right. But about the Mourinho point and what happened at Real Madrid was the players were not as receptive about his ideas as Porto players were, or say someone like Inter players were and there was a lot of friction. There was a lots and lots of friction, even in the second season when the, in my opinion, that was probably the greatest. In my opinion, the greatest counter-attacking team I have ever seen was that Real Madrid 2011-12. But even then, there was a lot of friction, guys. Just too much friction between Mourinho and players. And in the third season, for God's forsaken reason, I have no idea why he did it. He decided to take on Iker Casillas of all players, and someone like Mourinho, who was extremely good uh, at sort of a political side of things. I have no idea why would someone like Mourinho would take on a guy who is known as Saint Iker. Why would he do that? This is still completely. I will never understand this. And one of the reason he decided to do that because he at the time maybe he thought he was bigger than he actually was at Real Madrid, and he took that punt, and that backfired horribly. I mean, if you are at Real Madrid, the first thing you want on your corner is Iker Casillas, and he did not do that. And it was like sort of. Jorge Mendes mafia. You had Ronaldo, a lot of players on who were basically a lot of Jorge Mendes' clients. And Mendes almost used Real Madrid. He had Mourinho and he used it as his own office, that kind of stuff. So that ended remarkably badly. So I have no idea how Mourinho joining Real Madrid could be good news. I have no idea of that. But if in turn he is able to turn it around, I would call it probably one of the biggest miracles of all time, because it's not just Real Madrid. He later joined Chelsea. We know what happened in 2016-17 2015-16 season. We know what happened at Manchester United in his third season. Then he went to Spurs. Then he went to Roma. I mean, things did not end well for him at any of these clubs. So, as I said, I have no idea why would someone like Perez. See, Mourinho left on a very good term with Fiorentino Perez. That thing is true. And when he was leaving, he spouted a lot of nonsense, not exactly nonsense, but he spouted a lot of vitriol about the likes of Casillas and a lot of other players. And in a way that worked, because in a couple of seasons' time, Casillas was gone, and while he was leaving, Fiorentino Perez sort of humiliated him. There is a press conference where Casillas is crying, literally crying. So that was really, really heartbreaking. But yeah, that's my bit about Mourinho and Real Madrid. अरे भाई ये एक्चुअली ये नेट का इशू नहीं है, ये कैमरा का इशू है. गाइस जस्ट गिव मी 2 मिनट्स. मैं बाहर जाता हूँ यहाँ से, स्ट्रीम यार्ड के रूम से, एंड I'll come back. Give me a couple of minutes, okay? I'll be back. Okay, I've tried something. हम लोग अभी check करते हैं if there is any some issue. I really don't know how to resolve this case. So very sorry for that. All right, मैं एक बार check कर रहा हूँ. I'll just go through a couple of comments. अरे यार, सिडनी वाले सिनेमा में. अरे भाई तुम लोग का दिमाग क्या चलता है यार? दिमाग चलता है. इट्स एब्सोल्युटली ब्रिलियंट. मंगेश भाई मुझसे मुझे स्ट्रीम पे बुला लो. स्ट्रीम पे एकदम तगड़ा कर दूंगा आर्सेनल की डिफेंस की तरह. तूफान तूफान, बहुत भारी, बहुत भारी. बेटर काइंडा नहीं है ये, थोड़ा सा वापस इशू हो रहा है. आई डोंट नो क्या क्या हो रहा है एक्चुअली. Okay, is Rohit and Shivrashi joining today? See, both of these guys are assholes. मैंने दोनों को मैसेज किया, कोई दो का रिप्लाई नहीं आया. तो आएंगे तो भी उनको लेने वाला नहीं है आज में. It's just going to be me yapping about football and quiz. By the way, guys, let's start with the quiz. And your favorite football unk has devised an absolutely chapper tod quiz today. And it's a football grid. And I'm not it's not that difficult, but I thought it is quite unique, so you might enjoy it in my opinion. So let's start with the quiz right away. ये क्या भैंसों से कहाँ पे fit है? Let's get on it right away. I see Sushant is there. Hey Sushant, what's happening, man? We'll talk about predictions after the quiz. Okay. So again, I think since yesterday all of us had a great time while doing a football grid. I decided to do one more football grid today. So yeah, let's start with it. Let's get on it right now. Let's start with the quiz. Football grade 1. Now, on the left hand side, you see there are three great clubs. One is Juventus, Barcelona, and Bayern Munich. On the right hand side, you have three trophies: Europa League, Champions League, and of course, the World Cup. But there is a twist. We need to select players, or we need to find players who have only won one out of these trophies. So, for just to give you an example, if you select Juventus and Europa League, you need to find a player who has won the Euro, who has played for Juventus and only won the Europa League, not Champions League, not World Cup. If you are picking a player who played at Barcelona and Champions League, the player should have won only Champions League, not the Europa League or the World Cup. देखो सीएम साहब आप सुनते नहीं हो ना, बराबर से सुनने की आदत नहीं है ना. साले डेल पियरो चैंपियंस लीग जीता है ना यूवेंटस के साथ. Yeah. So let's go. So what we will do is let's go one step at a time. It might get a slightly irritating, but in my opinion, the first bit, Juventus and Europa League, is probably the easiest of it. All right. ए वापस ये तुम लोग सुन नहीं रहे, तुम लोग सुन ही नहीं रहा है. Yeah, exactly. Okay, we have one answer, by the way. You have Juventus, and you need to pick a player who played for Juventus and only won the Europa League, not Champions League, not World Cup. Okay, so we have one answer actually. So, all right. So Deepak is correct. The player that won the Europa League and played for Juventus, and of course he did not win the Champions League or the World Cup, it is Roberto Baggio. But can you think of another player? Can you think of another player? A huge name, actually. A huge name. Was played at multiple clubs. Multiple clubs. All right. Anirban is saying Gianluca Vialli. I think Vialli won the Europa League with Juventus as well. So cannot be Vialli. All right. So the player I was referring to is Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who won the Europa League with Manchester United, did not win the Champions League anywhere, not the World Cup. So yeah, we can go with Baggio as well. So you have Baggio, you have Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Another answer I was referring to was Gonzalo Higuain. You have someone like Kulusevski. So yeah, you have some players that have won only Europa League with Juventus. Okay, but not Pirlo, because Pirlo won the World Cup as well. Pirlo won the Champions League. Pirlo won the World Cup. Yeah. All right. The next is no. Now what we are going to do is Barcelona and Europa League. And this is pretty easy. The player who won the Europa League with Barcelona but did not win anything else. Not with Barcelona, player who won the Europa League and played at Barcelona but did not win the World Cup or the Champions League. Yeah, actually, Zlatan is I mean, you can say it's Zlatan, but you can think of about a current player, right? Correct. That's right, Gautam. The answer I was looking for actually is Marcus Rashford. But there is another player who plays at Barcelona and also won the Europa League with Sevilla. That was the plan, भाई. That was the plan. आज थोड़ा सा टफ करना था मेरे को. ओके व्हाट अबाउट अरे सुआरेस. अरे ठीक है ना, हम लोग चैंपियंस लीग के बारे में आ जाएंगे. फर्स्ट वी आर हम लोग पहले यूरोपा लीग सॉर्ट आउट करना है, उसके बाद चैंपियंस लीग और ये सब बात करते हैं. That is correct, Sanjeev. We are talking about Jules Konde. All right. Saurabh, Rakitic is not the correct answer because Rakitic has also won the Champions League with Barcelona. We are only looking for a player who has only won the Europa League. Okay. Alexis Sanchez. Did Sanchez won the Europa League with Sevilla? Just hold on. Let me check. Just checking, guys. No, he did not. He did not. Uh, Luke De Jong. Oh, so he won the Europa League with Porto? Okay, he won the Europa League with Barca. Okay, that makes sense. Luke De Jong. That's right. That's right. Now, third answer is slightly tricky or slightly difficult. We are talking about Barca player who won the Europa League and did not win the World Cup or the Champions League. So the answer answer I have is pretty old player to be very honest. Coutinho can be answer for Barca UCL. No, when did so he won the UCL at Bayern Munich. Yeah, you can say that. But yeah, let's first finish the Europa League part with Bayern Munich. Can you tell me the player who won the Europa League and also played for Bayern Munich? सीएम साहब इतनी घाई है उनको. That is correct. Fantastic, Aditya. Fantastic. This is the answer I had. We are talking about Christian Ziga, who won the Europa League with Bayern Munich and Liverpool. So yeah, spot on. Absolutely brilliant. Very good, very good. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge won the Champions League with Bayern Munich as well, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. Rummenigge, I'll be surprised if he did not win the Champions League with you. Just hold on, I'm check कर रहा हूँ एक बार. Yeah, he did. He did. Yeah. So, so my first instinct was Rummenigge because he did not win the World Cup. He played in a couple of World Cup finals, but did not win the World Cup. But he won the Champions League with Bayern Munich. In fact, two. He won two Champions League with Bayern Munich. Dietmar Hamann, but Hamann also won the Champions League, na Aditya, with Liverpool. All right. So we have first. Sorry. So we have our first column done. Bayern had Vidal, but did Vidal win the Europa League with anyone? Is that so? He did he? All right. So we can say Vidal. We can say Vidal. All right. Chalo. ये हो गया. दूसरा. Next is now. Second is comparatively easy. You need to give me a player who won the Champions League with Juventus, or who won the Champions League and played at Juventus but did not win any other trophy. First Juventus. संचित पहिले Juventus मग Barca. Oh, very good. I mean, spot on. Cristiano. You can say Cristiano. But the answer I was looking for is Sushant. Very good, man. The answer I was looking for was actually Michel Platini. And I actually, good job, Sushant. I actually expected Aditya to give this answer. But yeah, Michel Platini won the Champions League in 1985 and by defeating Liverpool in the Champions League final for Juventus. And but he did not win the World Cup. He but he and he did not win the Europa League. So yeah, it is Ronaldo. Yes, bade bhaiya. That is correct. That is correct. All right, Barca. Yeah, I mean Barcelona. That is correct. You have no, and Peruzzi also won the. So he did not play any game in 2006 World Cup, but he was a backup goalkeeper. Angelo Peruzzi. Nedved for Juventus. Nedved did not win the Champions League for Juventus. He unfortunately he was suspended in the Champions League final, so he did not win the Champions League with Juventus. So basically I had the answers like I had another answer I had was Gianluca Pesotto, who played in Marcelo Lippi's Juventus team in the 90s. Uh, Edgar Davids. Actually, that makes sense. Actually, yeah, Edgar Davids is also correct. Did Edgar Davids, was he part of? Just hold on. Oh, sorry. मैं check कर रहा हूँ. एक minute. Because he might have won it with Ajax, in my opinion. Yeah, UEFA Cup. Yeah, that's right. So basically, the Edgar Davids won the Europa League with Ajax or UEFA Cup with Ajax when Van Gaal was the manager. And yeah, I mean, it was Van Gaal's first huge trophy with Ajax, and after that he won the Champions League. Yeah. So yeah, not Edgar Davids. All right. Yeah, Mandovic. Yeah, that is correct. That is correct. No, I'm not ignoring it. बहुत सारा कमेंट्स आ रहे हैं वो थोड़ा सा क्या होता है ना वो अभी सठिया गया हूँ ना मैं बिकॉज ऑफ माई एज तो सब मुझे आई डिड नॉट एक्चुअली देखा नहीं बराबर से वो रावन अली वन द यूरोपा लीग विद यूवेंटस सो रावन अली कैन नॉट बी द आंसर so yeah so with Barca okay tell me Barca and Barca and Champions League. Hey, this is very easy. Yeah, Pedro won all three, man. Pedro won so much. Pedro won so much. Yeah, you can say Barca, UCL, Mascherano. I was going to say Yaya Toure. अरे इस चैट क्या रहे तभी तुम लोग तो यू आर द ओजीज गाइस अपना तो अलग से हम लोग व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप बनाएंगे जस्ट वेट फॉर अ फ्यू डेज उसका आई एम जस्ट वर्किंग ऑन रीब्रांडिंग और लोगो और वो पूरा सब काम चालू है वंस दैट इज डन विल क्रिएट अ सेपरेट व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप ओनली फॉर ओजीज तो उसमें अपनी बात चलती रहेगी बाकी बाकी सब लोग यार भाड़ में तुम लोग तो नहीं यार but yeah, we can also say Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski. That is correct. That is correct. We can also say Neymar. We can also say Mascherano. But yeah, ये सीए एग्जाम है इतना अटेम्प्ट करना पड़ रहा है वेरी गुड वेरी गुड so yeah that's about Barca and Champions League. What about Bayern and Champions about Bayern and Champions League? What about Bayern, a player at Bayern who won the Champions League? That is correct. Ribery is correct and Robin is correct. Both answers are correct. Both answers are correct. Serge Gnabry is correct. I mean, yeah, this is for Bayern. There are lots of answers. So, क्या हुआ था basically कि जो for the earlier Bayern team, it was slightly tricky because there were a lot of players from that Bayern team that won the World Cup with Germany. But yeah, that is correct. Oliver Kahn. I think Oliver Kahn also won the Europa League with Bayern Munich, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And Thiago Alcantara, no, he was at Liverpool, right? If I, no. Thiago Alcantara is also right. It is also right. Yes, that is correct. Yeah, I think you guys are getting a lot of answers for Bayern Munich. So yeah, it is correct. ये तो पूरा बराबर हो गया. Now the last column, the World Cup. A World Cup winner who played at Juventus. This is the easiest of the lot. World Cup winner who played at Juventus but did not win the Europa League or Champions League. Alfonso Davies is also correct. Kimmich and Götze, yeah, of course. The answer to this question is Buffon. There could be, I mean, out of all the players we know, I think Buffon is probably that one player that we all of us know that he won the World Cup but could not win the Champions League. Oh no, sorry. I'm sorry. Buffon won the Europa League with Parma, by the way. I completely forgot about that. Oh shit! Just hold on. Huh? Yes, yes, he won the Europa League with Parma. So Buffon is not the answer. Buffon is not the answer. Actually, Matuidi is correct. Dybala is correct. I have a couple of answers I had from the 90s and 2000 ka, 90s ka Juventus team or 2000 ka Juventus team, not 90s. So no, Pirlo is not the answer. Pirlo won a couple of Champions League with AC Milan. Na? Actually, Thuram also makes sense. I don't think Thuram won the Europa League. Yeah, I did not. Yeah, so even Thuram is correct. Thuram is correct. Yeah, but the answers I have in front of me are so one thing, one pair right away that I thought of was Mauro Camoranesi, and second is Gianluca Zambrotta. So I have two players, Camoranesi and Zambrotta. Now, Barca and World Cup is also easy. A player who was a defender who played in the back four in 2018 World Cup. And Sanjeev, Pogba is not the answer because Pogba won the Europa League with Manchester United. We tend to forget that. But the next we are looking for is a player who played at Barca and won the World Cup and not the Champions League and or the Europa League. R9 is not the answer because R9 won the Europa League or UEFA Cup with Inter Milan. That is correct. That is correct. Anirban, you're spot on. The player I was looking for is Umtiti. Samuel Umtiti won the World Cup with France. He started the World Cup final. I think he started each and every game along with Rafael Varane. He was the main centre back. And so, yeah, we can also say Romario. Yeah, Romario is also correct. Romario is also correct. That's right. Romario is also correct. Yeah, that's correct. And the final one, and this is, I mean, I want this specific answer to be very honest. A player who played at Bayern Munich, won the World Cup, but did not win the Europa League or Champions League. I need one specific answer for this. And the answer is very simple, to be very honest. A player who played at Bayern Munich, he won the World Cup for his national team. The answer I was looking for was Mario Götze, and Sanchit is absolutely spot on. Of course, Kloza is also right, correct, but the answer I was looking for is Mario Götze. Hummels is also correct, yeah. Matt Hummels is also correct. So yeah, good job guys, good job. मैंने हवा किया था कि अरे बाप रे, oh my god, this is going to be very very special, or I think you guys are getting it. Great job guys, great job. Always great to have quizzes with you. Yeah, so I'll give you my final grid. मैंने ऐसे ये करके रखा था. These are all the players I decided to select. All right, good job guys. Let's go to the next one. आज तो दिमाग, see that's the point right. मुझे वही करना था, आज थोड़ा सा दिमाग चाहिए, करवाना था, चलवाना था सबका. आज थोड़ा सा सबको एकदम प्लेटर में नहीं चाहिए था. I mean you guys did it anyway. That wasn't the issue. But yeah, the next one you have on one side you have Brazil, Atletico, AC Milan. On the other side you have Ballon d'Or. A player who played with Zinedine Zidane and player who won the World Cup. No, our rules are not the same. The rules were stringent only for the first one. The rules are pretty. This is just a grid, normal grid. So yeah, a Ballon d'Or winner with Brazil. This is pretty simple actually. You guys will get it right away. Yeah, but you okay? So you can't you can only have one pair once. अरे नहीं नहीं चलेगा, वर्ल्ड कप जीता वो दोनों सेम रहेगा तो भी चलेगा, कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, रूल्स आर नॉट स्ट्रिंजेंट फॉर दिस टाइम. Okay, when we say Kaka is applicable twice, by the way, for the Brazil World Cup and Brazil Ballon d'Or. But yeah, okay. So for the first one, Brazil and World Cup, you there are many answers. You have R9, Dino, Rivaldo, Kaka, Deepak is absolutely spot on. Now what let's do? Let's go to the next one. Let's go one step at a time, like we always do. Now you need to guess the player who won the Ballon d'Or and played for Atletico Madrid uh, in some time in his career. Player who won the Ballon d'Or and played at Atletico. Yeah, it's very simple. I think you guys will get it right away. That is correct. Sanjay got it. Sanjay was the first who got it. It's Rodri. It is Rodri. Correct. Anirban is correct. Hey Rohan, what's up, man? Rohan is also correct. Yeah, yeah, that is correct. That is right. That is right. I think you guys are getting it. Now, third, again, AC Milan and Ballon d'Or. You can again say Kaka, but a player who is different from Kaka. Yeah, CM Sab, you are absolutely spot on. Kaka is applicable for 4 times actually. AC Milan, Ballon d'Or, and World Cup. Yeah. Give me a player who played at Milan and won Ballon d'Or. On point. Van Basten. Marco Van Basten, Ruud Gullit. That's right. Andrei Shevchenko. You can also say George Villa. Correct. Great job, guys. Great job. So we have one column ये. Now the second column is even, I mean, बहुत ज़्यादा simple है. A Brazilian player who played with Zidane. There are so many of them. You have. All right, you guys are still giving answer. I'll wait for 30 seconds. You can say R9, you can say Roberto Carlos, so many players. So yeah, R9 and Roberto Carlos. Okay, let's go to the next one. An Atletico Madrid player who played with Zinedine Zidane. Roberto Carlos, no, not Roberto Carlos, but the original Roberto Carlos, not the Roberto one. The Real Madrid, the an Atletico Madrid player who played with Zinedine Zidane. This is not exactly that difficult, but slightly tricky. अबे कोर्टवा कभी खेला है जिदान के साथ? Zidane retired in 2006, Aditya. On point, on point, on point. Deepak is spot on. Shogato is spot on. That first player that came to my mind was Santiago Solari because I knew that he has played at Atletico Madrid. So yeah, great job, guys. Great job. Great job. Just hold on. Huh? Checking something. All right. Aditya, Reyes is not correct answer because Reyes joined Real Madrid in 2006-7. He was on loan there. And Zidane retired in 2006. So I was a bit confused while I was thinking about it because later I realized that Reyes was at Arsenal from 2004 to 7, out of which one season he was on loan at Real Madrid. So yeah. Fabian Barthez. Fabian Barthez, I don't think played for Atletico, na? Did he play at Atletico? I did not know. I don't think so. नहीं रे. Marseille, Monaco, Manchester United. Yeah. No, Bartes is not correct. Can you check from? Oh, that's a great shot. That's a great shot. But I think Van Fran was at Real Madrid pretty early in his career, so I don't think uh, Van Fran rahega. When did Van Fran made his debut? Or maybe he could have. Oh, 2004 to 2006. Yeah, so that is correct. Yeah, good. Hey, good shot there. Good shot, Shobata. Good shot. So Van Fram was at Real Madrid between 2004 to 2006. Zizou was at Real Madrid till 2006. from 2001 to 2006 for 5 years, 5 seasons. So yeah, that is correct. Good job. Good job. Yeah, man. Reyes, a very good player. Very good player. Yeah. So yeah, you're spot on. Spot on. Marcus Llorente played under Zidane. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. All right. So this is done. So third is an AC Milan player who played with Zinedine Zidane. That's correct. David Beckham. You have David Beckham. You also have Patrick Vieira. You actually also have Edgar Davids, who played with Zidane at Juventus, who also played at AC Milan. So even Edgar Davids is correct. So yeah, Henri played in नहीं रे बाबा Henri किधर एटलेटिको मैड्रिड खेलेगा नहीं 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 Henri did not play with at Atletico Madrid. No, he did not. Oh, even Vieri makes sense. Vieri makes sense. That's right. Yeah, he joined after in 96, 97, but was he? Yeah, yeah. So Vieri makes sense. Vieri is correct. All right. So we have two columns and the final column. This one is very easy. A Brazilian player who won Ballon d'Or. There are tons of them, so I'm not getting into that. An Atletico Madrid player who won the World Cup. Again, one player is playing right now at Atletico who won the World Cup. That's right. Alvarez. Griezmann and Alvarez both correct. Antoine Griezmann is correct. Alvarez is correct. That's correct. I think all of you guys are getting this. Very good job, guys. And another player at AC Milan who won the World Cup. There are plenty. So many. So many, man. So many. Players at AC Milan won the World Cup. Kaká won it. And unfortunately, one of our favorite players of all time did not win it. Maldini did not win it. For all his great qualities, the poor guy did not win the World Cup with Italy. I feel really bad about it. Feel really bad about it. Yeah, you have Rodrigo De Paul, you have Thomas Lemar, so many of them. So yeah, and, oh yeah, Naval Molina, that is correct. So many of them. Atletico have three World Cup winners playing for them right now. That's quite insane. It's fair to say that Atletico Madrid has more World Cup winners playing for them right now than Real Madrid. Real Madrid only have has Kylian Mbappe, right? और कौन जीता था रियल के लिए वर्ल्ड कप आउट ऑफ दिस रियल टीम हु वन द वर्ल्ड कप आई डोंट थिंक एनीवन एल्स डिड अभी क्रूज नहीं है वहां पे सो या अल्वारेस हे व्हाट्स हैपनिंग अद्वैत तो या सो दिस इज करेक्ट पूरा अर्जेंटीना टीम उठा लिया हाँ यार सीरियसली पूरा अर्जेंटीना टीम उठा लिया वो लोग ने या टोरेस वुड बी अ गुड शाउट डेविड विया करेक्ट दैट इज एब्सोल्युटली स्पॉट ऑन ऑलराइट Lucas Hernandez, yeah, that is correct. Correct. And this was my list, my final list. All right. Good job, guys. Let's go to the next one. For the next one, we have guess the players. And if you think about this, if you this is actually easy, very easy. And since the game is PSG are playing tonight, I decided to take a player who played at PSG. Who is this player? My favorite. I think that is everyone's favorite club. CM Sap. How was the opening ceremony of our amazing World Cup? Everyone loves Prest. Exactly. And we have the answer. The answer is David Ginola. And he played for 4 English teams after that. But the answer for this question is David Ginola. He played at he played at Newcastle, he played at Tottenham, he played at Everton, and fourth club he played at, was it West Ham or Villa? But yeah, the answer is David Ginola. David Ginola. If I have to be if I have to be a grammar Nazi or pronunciation Nazi like my dear friend Rohit is. So yeah. Yeah, this is David Ginola. This is David Ginola. Yeah. I see. Hey man, how's it going? I'm great. How are you, man? Kya haal hai? Ginola mentioned, yeah, he was one handsome sword. And okay, just Deepak is saying, oh wow, never associated Ginola with PSG. Always think he played for Newcastle and Spurs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So since it's a PSG game, I decided to pick him. Hey Nilesh, yaar, what's happening here? How's it going? And the craziest thing about Ginola is when he won the Player of the Year in '99 season, '99, fucking United's treble season. And what happened was, I think you had Roy Keane, you had Dwight York, and you had David Beckham, three of them nominated for the Player of the Year, yeah? And their votes got divided. And this fucker got them on. And he was the Player of the Year in '99 of all seasons, man. I mean, it did not matter because the next season Roy Keane won it. The season after that, Teddy Sheringham won it. And it's not. And see, क्या होता है ना कि I don't give a shit about individual records otherwise. But it is fucking '99. How can you not have a United player win the Player of the Year in 1999 of all season, man? But yeah, this is David Ginola. All right, one last guess the player. Who is this? गुड नाइट ए संचित एवढं खेळून जा लास्ट लास्ट का आन्सर करके निकल Who is this? Again, he was born in Germany, but he did not represent Germany. He was born in Germany, did not represent Germany. He got demoted to second. Yeah. Oh, by the way, yeah, you guys have it. Great job, guys. Great job. Nilesh has got it. That is correct. Ericsson, Maximum Choupo-Moting. That is correct. So I decided to pick a player who played for both Bayern and PSG. So yeah, Choupo-Moting is the correct answer. Choupo-Moting is correct answer. Good job, guys. Good job. क्या होता है ना कि once you already have answer in comment section, there is no point in discussing it क्योंकि सब लोग देख लेते हैं वो answer. तो इसके लिए मैं when I see a couple of answers, I just give it away. So yeah, he is Stoke City legend, by the way. Yeah, that is correct, Deepak. He is Stoke City legend. Oh, yes, goal line clearance. Correct, correct. So yeah, that's it for today as far as quiz is concerned. That's thank you guys for participating. Chuma Morning scored more goals, 20. Okay-ish. All right. Guys, just give me one moment. I'll be back. Just give me 2 minutes. Oh, since Suranshu is not joining, it's okay if headset. All right. And so sorry, guys. I think I missed a lot of your earlier comments while I was talking about Coutinho. Uh, Also, tell me if my feed is okay now. बेंचो तभी मैं बोल साला इधर आ गया आई हैव नो आइडिया क्या यार इतना इतना मैंने उसको लिटरली मैं आई एम यूजिंग इट एट 480p नाउ आई हैव नो आइडिया ऐसा क्यों होता है इसमें चूतिया वाला से ऑलराइट चैंपियंस लीग चालू कर रहा हूँ यहाँ पे एज आई टॉक टू यू मैं यहाँ पे सोनी लिव टाइप कर रहा हूँ कैमरा गिवन क्या पता है यार क्या पता क्या कैमरा का ये लफड़ा है ना मेरे को सीरियसली नहीं समझता यार सीरियसली नहीं समझता बट या गाइस व्हाट आई डू इज मैं I'll share my screen. Let's check what the starting lineup is. Uh, yeah, this is the starting lineup. You have Mendes, Pacho, Marquinhos, and Hakimi at the back. You have Zaire Emery, Vitinha, Neves in the midfield. You have Kvaratskhelia, Dembele, Desiree Doué. For see, I find this slight. I don't want to say I find it strange, but you have Kane, you have Olisi, you have Diaz and Musiala. How many games did Musiala play this season? Because if I'm not mistaken, it was more often than not, it was Serge Gnabry who played most of the games. So when you don't have someone like, so basically it was Olis, Michael Olisi, Luis Diaz, Serge Gnabry, and Harry Kane, and all of a sudden you are playing with a different player. Now, of course, Musiala is an absolutely brilliant player, but when you have one player who is different from say Serge Gnabry, the dynamic changes. पूरा उसका dynamic change हो जाता है. And when the dynamic changes, I don't know if the link up will be the same. मुझे पता नहीं exactly कैसे होगा ये. So I'm not saying that I personally think it's PSG will dominate this game purely mainly because they have so much control in the game, man. We were doing the watch along for Liverpool PSG game, and oh my god, Vitinha is so amazing. He just moves around everywhere. Well, literally, her he covered each and every blade of grass in that game against Liverpool. So I'm not really sure. I am not really sure how this is going to play out. In my opinion, if you ask me for prediction, I think it's going to be. I have a feeling that PSG might dominate it. Again, I might turn out to be completely wrong. But if you look at their midfield, it's amazing, man. Zaire Emery, he's just 19-year-old kid, but he's amazing. He was amazing even in 2024, by the way. So I think it's going to be PSG. Guys, but give me your prediction. You guys tell me what exactly is your prediction. And yes, Sidhu Musewala starting tonight. That is correct. I hope Bayern wins. I mean, I would love it if Harry Kane wins his Champions League, but I don't know what's going to happen. And okay, in the Bayern midfield, you have Joshua Kimmich and you have Pavlovic. And this is something I noticed against Real Madrid as well. So Bayern in that game, in over two legs, conceded 4 goals against Real Madrid, who have not been great, to be very honest. This is something I did not expect Bayern to do. So I genuinely think it is PSG will go through, and you never know. It could be PSG versus Atletico in the final. You never know. Yeah, exactly. Proper haram ball match. But that's the thing, right? Atletico, they don't exactly play haram ball. The quality of, yeah, I agree, Advait, but I just think PSG has that much control in the midfield that Bayern does not have right now. You have someone like John Neves. I think he's an excellent player, man. Amazing player. Right. My guesses are this match would be amazing, but Arsenal versus Atletico would. Oh yeah, of course we are doing the watch along for that as well tomorrow. First leg, both would think of taking lead. Second leg, train park. Yeah, it's going to be a great game between Arsenal and Atletico. Two teams. It's going to be Advait derby, to be very honest. Can you see? I mean, see, I find it very difficult. I find it extremely difficult. How will that work? I mean, we are talking about a club that completely broke Mourinho. And he's not been the same. I personally think that Mourinho's time at a great club, a super club, is numbered. I don't think it will work out. I personally don't think it will work out. मेरे को नहीं लगता. So, let me share my screen. Musiala, but that's the thing, right? Jamal Musiala is an excellent player, no doubt about that. But their dynamic changes. When your dynamic changes, I mean, see, that's the thing, right? You have 3 to 4 players who are playing in the same some rhythm, and all of a sudden you have a different player. The balance changes mainly, and when the balance changes for any team, it gets a bit tricky, especially when you are playing against one of the, in my opinion, one of the best teams in Europe. No, I did not. I did not. How is it? Did you get a chance to watch it? Just hold on a minute. Give me a moment, guys. I'm just checking something. Yeah, I agree. It will be box office, no doubt about that. It will be, but that's the thing, right? See, Mourinho, क्या था ना? पहले Mourinho was extremely charming. He was box. He had that swagger. Now he comes across as a complete sort of uh, an absolute Grinch. Now, one thing we did not consider is what happened between Benfica and Real Madrid game. And in that game, Mourinho, I don't think Mourinho handled that situation well. He made a comment, or he said something like that. Oh my God, how can how can a club with a black player as their best player be racist? Which was actually a stupid comment to make. And that was quite unusual from Mourinho, because he has always been sort of, see, he might be an absolute prick. Such situations, Mourinho handles them really well, but that did not happen. When at Chelsea, Nicholas Jackson was so bad. Yeah, Bayern is scoring 8. Yeah, fair enough. Jamal Musiala is starting, and Jamal is still streaming and watch along before GTA 6. Yeah, that's the thing, right? It was a stupid comment to make. It was idiotic comment. It was unnecessary comment. I really want, see, same. I don't have a dog in this fight, but I hope Atletico wins the Champions League. I don't think it will happen. In my opinion, it will be PSG again. Again, I might be wrong, but I think it will be PSG again. But yeah, guys, give me your prediction. What's going to happen? What do you think will happen? Who will score? I think all of us are expecting Kane and Dembele to score. So give me your prediction, and let's see what happens. All right. Players are shaking hands now. My sorry live is suggesting me to watch Huigum Yade. What the fuck is that? Huigum Yade kya hai bhai ye? It's going to be Anirban is saying it's going to be 2-2. Um, I have a feeling that PSG will win by an odd goal. I don't know what's going to be the score, but I think they will win by an odd goal. Three in my opinion. Shogato is going to be 3-3. Soro is saying 4-4. Penalty, so yeah, let's see. Let's see क्या होता है. Shogato is saying 3-3. Rowan is saying 3-2. I don't know. I think it could be 2-1 to. I think it will be either 2-1 or 2-0 to PSG. Oh yes, they have an amazing ultras, no doubt about that. Amazing. अरे आज पेनल्टीज नहीं होगा, अरे वो बोल रहा है कि किसी को पेनल्टीज मिलेगा आज. Is what Aditya is saying. All right, all right. अंक हेल्थ कैसा है ज्यादा रेडबुल में? अरे आई डोंट आई एम नॉट अ ह्यूज ये मतलब मैं सोडा ड्रिंक्स में ज्यादा नहीं पीता. आई डोंट ड्रिंक रेड बुल और इवन ये फॉर दैट मैटर रेड बुल और मॉन्स्टर और इवन कोक और पेप्सी फॉर दैट मैटर. I love drinking beer, but even I don't drink that much. But yeah, Red Bull is damn delicious man. बहुत सही लगता है वो. I don't drink it that often. So yesterday we were having a discussion that all of a sudden, this Diet Coke craze is a thing. I did not know that. I did not know that so many people drink Diet Coke. Yeah, exactly. That's what I do. That's what I do. See, I have this and I have this. All right. अरे ये क्या कर दिया? Kick off. उधर आके बजाए. So one thing I would like to say is I don't think PSG are. I don't think any team will press them as any team in Liga will press them as much as Bayern might. So yeah, we can definitely expect that all their four attackers they will press a lot. They'll press a lot. All right. Now even PSG has started pressing really, really well. Okay, Olise with the ball. Back to Neuer. Let's see what these guys are trying to do today. By the way, I mean both players, both their managers have been top class footballers. Luis Enrique for Real Madrid and Barcelona, Vincent Kompany for Man City. And to think about it, all the four semi-finalists they have managers who were very good footballers. Mikel Arteta was a very good footballer. Oh, throw in! It's Musiala in the box. It was a good throw in, huh? Cleared. This is correct. This is correct. Most of these drinks they completely fuck with your teeth, huh? Here, Luis Diaz with the ball. Joshua Kimmich. Bayern are holding the ball really well, huh? So far. Just 2 minutes, but it can change in a second. Why? Luis Diaz with the ball. Michael Olise. Hakimi. Oh, tussle between Hakimi and Davis. And free kick to Bayern. Yeah, this is turning out to be a good game so far. Uh, I mean, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Oh yes, yes, it's going to be a very good battle. It's going to be a very good battle. Okay, Musiala is dropping deep. A lot of Bayern players are dropping deep, huh? Pacho to Marquinhos. Hakimi back to Marquinhos. Bayern are keeping all the ball, by the way. Bayern have most of the possession. Yeah, they lose it. Zaire with the ball. Kvaratskhelia. See, Kvaratskhelia is one of those players who I mean, I really like him. Oh, I really like watching him. He seems like an Hakimi with the ball. Going forward. Usman Bhai. No. Bayern win it. Davis with the position. Davis to Diaz. Has to be a free kick. No, so far Bayern have been on top. It's not like they have created much, but they look a team in control. I mean, they look at ease right now. So far they look at ease. आपका थोड़ा अच्छा अच्छा गावात मेरा पीछे है क्या चलेगा क्या करेंगे अभी कुछ ऑप्शन नहीं है अगर रिफ्रेश करके तो देखो अरे यार इसका सोनी लिव का एड चालू होगा पहले इसके में मोमेंट कुछ कुछ सॉरी it's 4:57 now Olis Michael Olis oh oh god so sorry guys oh Quaradona Osman Bhai Taklius did you watch UFC in La Liga no I did not actually क्या what happened let me know क्या हुआ काय झालं PSG have started pressing again. Now it clears it. Back to Pacho. Pacho to Mendes. Mendes to Quares के लिए. Keeper sucker punch the opponent. Oh, I did not see that. देखा ही नहीं मैंने. Hakimi. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Zaire Lovely. Vitinha. Vitinha to Quares के लिए. Quares के लिए charging down the left hand side. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Vitinha again. What is Tenerife doing on the opposite side? Oh, this is turning out to be a good game, guys. अरे 15-20 सेकंड भैया, my time at my end is 7:50. Policy again. मेरे को नहीं पता, मैंने रिफ्रेश करके देखा अभी, बट इट्स ओके, क्या करेंगे, इट्स ऑल राइट. रोहन इससे एक बार मैं तो 1 मिनट पीछे चल रहा हूँ. ठीक है, चलता है यार. Well, actually, I think Bayern are trying to isolate Vitinha. Oh, Gautam is saying that I'm 20 seconds behind. Yeah, I don't know why that's the case. But yeah, Bayern are, well, I mean, Bayern are keeping the ball really well, huh, today. And one thing I've noticed, Michael Olise is dropping so deep. इतना deep ये कर रहा है बॉस. Oh, good run. Bayern are keeping the ball really, really well. Lovely, lovely. Harry Kane. Kane को ज़्यादा मिला ही नहीं है, right, बॉल आज? It's mostly Olise and okay, yeah. अरे Bayern have a free kick. नहीं नहीं, नेबर का इंटरनेट नहीं है भाई, ये मेरा ही इंटरनेट है आज. और नेबर का इंटरनेट 12 बजे के बाद बंद हो जाता है वो. Bayern have players, yeah, fair enough. Bayern, they do, they most definitely do. Bayern with a free kick. First on the right hand side, Police with the ball. Oh, goes past him. Oh, does it do one shot? All right. Good job by PSG. They're still keeping the ball. Mendes, hoof set. Oh, they're still keeping the ball. Oh, now PSG with the ball. Osman Dembele. Oh no. And now Bayern on the counter attack. We have the first yellow card of the match to Marquinhos. बेटर चैनल में गया तो कौन से चैनल में दिखा रहा है ये, इप्सविच और साउथहैम्पटन और ऑन? He basically Marquinhos basically blocked Luis Diaz with his ass. Who do you think is better? I think Yamal is streets ahead of others, man. मतलब at such a young age, इतना composure, इतना maturity. How many times have you seen that? Even Ronaldo and Messi were not this mature at 17 or 18. Oh, Yamal is out. That is something. I'm not saying Yamal is a better player than them. Will be a better player than them. And Bayern with a free kick. Oh, now they have a corner. They're playing. They're definitely playing better than PSG. Huh? Yeah, Bayern are playing better than PSG. They're keeping the ball. They're putting pressure on PSG ka midfield. They're pressing really well. Oh, clear what Desiree doing? Oh, Bayern are super composed on the ball today. And Olise, he's dropping so deep. He's playing with fullback now. Oh, lovely ball. Lovely ball. But how come with such a counter attack there was no one else? I think they're sort of trying to pressurize Vitinha. Oh, lovely, lovely, very good move. Oh, Varaskelia with the ball. Oh my God, this was a fantastic move by Bayern. Huh? Oh, sorry, PSG. And now Luis Diaz with the ball. Bayern have a counter attack. Olise charging on from the down the right hand side. Now Keane with the ball. Keane is as usual dropping deep. Have Joshua Kimmich. Oh, oh, lovely, lovely stuff. Lovely. Oh, it's a penalty. It's a penalty to Bayern. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, it is penalty to Bayern. Neves is struggling more. See what they're doing. Did he not get the ball? Acha, he touched. He tackled him first. Oh yeah, so Harry Kane. Yeah, it is a penalty. It is a penalty. Yeah. Enrique and Mbappe at PSG not working actually shows the Real Madrid strategy. Uh, that I mean that's the thing. That was always the case with that PSG, right? Yeah, clear penalty. Arif. That is true. That is true. Oh, I was completely wrong. I mean, these guys have completely worked out PSG. Huh? Bayern. Hey, Laksha, what's happening, man? Harry Kane winning the Champions League. Yeah, let's see. That can happen. I personally thought PSG would win this game, but yeah, Kane with the penalty. No chance he's going to miss it. No way. No way. No way he's going to miss it. Yeah. Kane scores. It's the 17th minute. It's PSG nil, Bayern 1. Yeah. Told you. Yeah, I mean, but Kane, I mean, this is. I see that Michael Olise, he's dropping so deep today. It's not like I see Bayern Munich each and every week in, week out. But Olise is dropping deep. Yeah, easy penalty. Yeah, man. Harry Kane is insane here. Insane player. I think he's one of the, in my opinion, the best striker in the world right now. and his all-round game has improved a lot. इतना उसका all-round game इतना improve हुआ है ना, it's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, that can happen. He can win the Champions League and Spurs, yeah. But I think I'll not count PSG out yet. I think they're a fantastic team. Kvaratskhelia. Bayern are pressing really, really well, and this is something I said at the start of the game that PSG are not used to teams in Liga pressing the way Bayern does. He wasted. It's. I mean, I won't say that he was loyal to them for quite some time. Oh, see, we think that trophies is everything. For him, loyalty was everything, and he was loyal to Tottenham. So yeah, nothing but respect for Kane. PSG lose the ball again. Oh, oh, oh! It was an easy chance, by the way. It was an easy chance to Michael Olise. He missed it. PSG fumbled badly. Oh, free kick. No. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. If PSG loses this game, it will be very difficult to win away at Bayern. That is true. That is true. PSG with a throw in. And are keeping ball really well. Huh? Really well. बहुत अच्छा they're keeping the ball. They're in the box right now. Oh my god. They're opening up PSG like I have never seen anyone. No, not exactly. It's not like I've. Now PSG with a counter attack. Desiree with the ball. Now we have Vitinha. Oh, Skimic, Stanisic, Neuer, Ta. Sorry, Upamecano. Now Kane is dropping deep. Wow, Bayern are playing so well. They're keeping ball so damn well, man. Amazing. All right. Ron is saying that tell me, Mangesh, one player that broke you when he left United, not as retired, but he. Uh, See, I felt bad. See, it was my first season. Oh yeah, this is the Olisi Michael Oli's chance. I think Olisi could have done much better, so much better with this shot. And Chinmay is saying Bayern Cooper's faster. Bayern faster ahead, but they are so good at keeping the ball, keeping the possession. PSG are trying to press them, but they are beating that press. So they are amazing. They are playing really well. Okay, so I won't say that I can't think of any player anytime this happened actually. In the sense, I did not want Wayne Rooney to leave in 2009-10. I did not care much about Ronaldo. Like I did not want Rooney to well in 2009-10 after 2009-10, and there were a lot of rumors, and it turned out that Rooney wanted to leave, and he Mendes fumbles it. No, yeah, PSG with the ball. Sorry, Bayern with the ball again. Wow, wow. Oh, oh, oh! It's one on one. Usman Dembele and Neuer. Oh my God! What the fuck? What the fuck? I mean, it's so difficult to score against Neuer anyway, and this was, I mean, this was a strange miss. Marquinhos to Hakimi, and Marquinhos to Mendes, Mendes to Desiree. Oh, lovely, lovely, Kvaratskhelia. Oh, we have a game on. We have a game on. Amazing, amazing. That was amazing. Lovely, lovely. The game is on. PSG के fullbacks jump a lot more out of position. But Nuno Mendes did not move at all. He did not. He was almost playing as a third centre back right now. You have a game on. Amazing. This was a fantastic goal, by the way. Fantastic goal. And very एकदम clinical finish था ये. Precise finish. Nothing fancy. Lovely. Lovely goal. So 25 minutes, it's one all between PSG and Bayern Munich. Dembele and Olise both must be saying, yeah, that is true. That is true. Like, actually, that could have been 2 all right. दोनों अगर score करते that the score could have been 2 all right now. Oh, just. Sorry. Dembele का वन फिनिश था सीरियसली बहुत ही गंदा फिनिश था वो. See that game ना बारसा और बायर्न का 2014-15 का सेमीफाइनल वाज सो इनसेन कि क्या मतलब मेसी ने पूरा रुला दिया उसको यार. आई मीन बाय द एंड ऑफ द गेम पीपल मेक फन ऑफ व्हाट हैपेंड टू बोटेंग बट ही वाज सो डन बाय द एंड ऑफ द गेम. So, matlab, basically, it turned out to be a comical moment. That the way he fell when Messi beat him while scoring the goal, but it was a second goal. But he was so tired. He was so tired at the time. So that is going to happen, man. All right, now Bayern with a counter attack again. You have Luis Diaz, Vitinha, lovely, lovely. Zaire Emre with the ball, lovely. Vitinha again. Vitinha to Hakimi. Uh, oh, sorry, Desiree. I said Hakimi now. Desiree. Sorry. We have a game on hand, boys. अरे हकीमी क्या आगे जा रहा है. डिफेंड कौन करेगा वहां पे. मार्किनियोस इज कंप्लीटली अलोन. नाउ यू हैव माइकल ओलिस. Davis with the ball. Davis to Musiala. Oh, Vitinha. Lovely. Mendes. Ah, lovely, lovely. PSG with the counter. Hakimi, Desiree. Oh, this was a good counter, by the way. Good counter. Sir Emery has done well checking all his. Yeah, yeah, true, true. Lovely little player they have. Who do you think is the best one in the PL and the whole Europe? I don't know about the whole Europe. I think in the Premier League, I think someone like Tony Bloom is amazing, man. I'm a huge fan of Tony Bloom. So someone like Tony Bloom, it's time to have ORS. My energy levels are going down again. Now PSG are getting comfortable, huh? Comfortable on the ball. Arre. Just when I said it, bad pass. I don't know Mendes. Just give me a moment, yes. Yeah. I think Tony Bloom is a very good owner, by the way. Uh, and he's literally he's a literally gambler. He's a literal gambler, and but he understands data. He's good. Hearts are doing well in the in Scottish League. Brighton always play well in the Premier League, so it's not a surprise. So Tony Bloom is a good owner, and I would say even John Henry is a good owner. Huh? I know some Liverpool fans have problem with him, but John Henry is a very good owner. Oh, this is a game of two halves now. Oh, lovely. Kvaratskhelia. Come on. Lovely. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Hey, Bhavisha, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? नहीं 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 यार लिटिल लिटिल कुछ नहीं हुआ था आजकल दारू पूरी बंद है मेरी बट लास्ट वीक जो मैं क्या हुआ ये ऑलराइट लास्ट वीक में आई वाज नॉट वेल सो it took me some time to recover. I had bronchitis and that completely fucked me up and I think maybe due to heat as well I haven't been sleeping well तो ये सब चीजों की वजह से थोड़ा सा गड़बड़ हो गया it's taking some time for me to recover and one thing I did was one mistake I did was not to work out this last 3 months and I was pretty regular उसके पहले 2 साल तो I was pretty regular and I'm usually pretty active कुछ नहीं हुआ तो if I'm not able to lift I go to walks almost every day. I used to go to walks almost every day, but मेरा आजकल सब बंद हो गया. So yeah, I need to probably after tomorrow's game. Oh, lovely, lovely trick by Olisi. Huh? Good run by Olisi. Olisi. Oh, oh, this was really slick. Really, really slick run by Sulia. ORS not कर या वैसे ही कुछ करना पड़ेगा. Thank you. I don't know why it is taking. Oh, Desiree do it with a run. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Oh, too bad. Too bad. Too bad. Uh, Glazers? No way. Glazers. 100%. Glazers are I, 10 times worse than Blueco. Yeah, exactly, Aditya. Glazers have to be the worst owners in sports. And oh my God! Oh! One player who was not playing well, now he has scored. It's 2-1 to PSG. And João Neves has scored the second goal for PSG, and PSG are getting back into the game. Amazing. Amazing, amazing. So basically, I think Sanjeev noticed it really. It was a very good observation that PSG fullbacks they're not basically the Bayern wingers were just running behind them. But if you notice it, Mendes has played as almost as a third centre back so many times in this half. By the way, this was a beautiful header. Huh? This was a really good header. Well taken goal, man. Well taken goal. Lovely, lovely. So Mendes is almost playing like a third center half, and Hakimi is playing like a fourth attacker. Superb, superb. स्किन केयर रूटीन क्या बात कर रहा है मेरा स्किन इतना गंदा है क्या स्किन केयर रूटीन कुछ नहीं ओलिसी विद द अटैक ओ लवली लवली विटिनियाटो Dembele is alone oh good block this is literally turning out to be the game of two half guys क्या हुआ कौन गिरा यहाँ पे if PSG does a treble again Mbappe भाई विनी को फवेला में जो जला देंगे और बेलिंगम को गोली बनाएंगे would you take a club to be run by a better single entity? So, are you saying that it should be a fan-owned entity or run by socios or or a better single entity? Well, I did not get the context exactly. Yep, yep. No, but see, Olisi was dropping deep constantly, right? So he was involved in the build-up. Now he's taking him on, but he was involved in the build-up right from the first minute. Exactly my point. That this is exactly what I said. Nuno Mendes is playing like third centre back, and Hakimi is playing as a fourth attacker. Oh, Bayern with another counter attack. Oh, Luis Diaz, lovely. Oh, oh. All right. So membership, the equity shares board is vetoed by. Oh, right, right. So basically, Bayern, right? Now, PSG with another counter attack. This has been a game of counter attacks. Oh, Desiree with the ball. Desiree with the ball. Oh, you have all quality attack. Almost every second attack is a quality attack, by the way, or a quality chance, by the way. This was a quality chance. Not the easiest one, but it was a quality chance. Not the easiest one when you have Manuel Neuer in front of you, but still. Oh, it is called. So, oh, all right, all right, all right. Uh, See, each and everything has its advantages and disadvantages, right? So when Manchester United was publicly owned company, it was a wonderfully run club, but so basically it was open to uh, the hostile takeover at that all right Stanisic neither do I. True, true. This is true. True. See, to be very honest, I don't have क्या बोलते हैं ना, I don't have a very worked out answer to this. To be very honest, I don't. क्या होता है ना, I feel that when any club, any see, look at any big company, any successful company, it is always run by handful of people. So for me, if you have a good owner, that makes more sense. Oh, Kvaratskhelia with a run, amazing, amazing. No, no. Stanisic with the ball, he's open. Oh, this is not a penalty. Fuck off. See, I personally feel, beat any organization, beat anything, it always works well when a handful of people, and I'm talking about handful of qualified people, they have authority. Just if you consider someone like this, not exactly a correct comparison, but if you take someone like a company like Tesla, or say SpaceX for that matter, we are talking about a company which is where lives of people are at stake, right? Both for at Tesla and SpaceX. SpaceX deals with aerospace and Tesla deals with cars. So lives of people are at stake. So in my opinion, in such companies, it doesn't make any sense to listen to 100 people. You need to have a small group of people who genuinely care about that. What do you call it? That mission, and they make the right. And while doing that, they are going to make mistakes. No doubt about that. So I'm not a fan of too many people having rights as far as the decision is concerned. I don't know about the financial implications. In the sense, what happens is when you have इतना बड़ा जब भी when you are making all the decisions in any corporates, they own that bloody company. And this is something, this is where it gets tricky when it comes to football, because we want football clubs to run really well, but at the same time, when you have uh, all right, PSG clear it, Bayern with the possession again. Olis, oh, it's 2-2. What a goal by Michael Olis. Amazing, amazing. This was an amazing goal. Yeah, this game is turning out to be an absolutely brilliant one. No, no, they are not. You look at what Glazers did to Manchester United. We are talking about a club with 300 million ka revenue, or 300 million, 300 million in 2003-4. Some shot, this was some shot. Yeah, this was some shot. 2-all. I genuinely expected this game to be. I did not expect this game to be so open. I know you guys, all of you guys, were saying that we are going to. It will be goal galore, but I thought it's going to be probably 2-1 or something like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is a very good point, actually, Gautam. Very good point. ये हकीमी क्या गांड मारा रहा है? No, John is not his day today. See, I think it's a very tricky answer. I will not be surprised if there is not one clear cut solution for this, because on one point we want our clubs to do well, on the other side fans also want to have a lot of rights. I don't know how that works out. I don't know how that works out. This makes this entire model makes it really, really tricky. See, ideally, for any organization or entity to work properly, you need a handful of people to have more rights so that they can make uh, right decisions, and not any emotional decisions. In my opinion, that should be the case. But I mean, that's very difficult to implement when it comes to football clubs, right? Because even Manchester United fans in India and Manchester United fans or Chelsea fans in, say, Uganda, they want to have say about what's happening with club because they are emotionally attached to it. So football clubs, I think, in sort of क्या बोलते हैं ना, by its by the way, Olisi with the ball again. Oh, oh, good job by Nuno Mendes. Good job, good job. By the way, Nuno Mendes had one hell of a game against Mo Salah last season. He had an amazing game. I was so happy that he was literally, like, he was not letting Salah walk freely at all. So yeah, it was an amazing game. But yeah, that makes it very difficult for single entities to work properly, right? So yeah, that's that. Fair enough. Exactly, exactly. You need handful of people, but see that's the case with Manchester United, man. It was so beautifully run. It was so well run. वो लोग विटिनिया को बहुत प्रेस कर रहे हैं भाई, बहुत प्रेस कर रहे हैं बायर्न को. मानना ही पड़ेगा, बायर्न हैव बीन बेटर टीम इवन दो दे हैव कंसीडर्ड टू एज वेल, दे हैव आल्सो कंसीडर्ड टू, बट I think they it seems they have more of a game plan than PSG do. Chinmay is asking the club you hate the most. Liverpool by far. Liverpool. So United Liverpool game on the Sunday, it's going to be an absolute cracker. So you make sure all of you guys are there, because Abhishek has said that even he will join for half an hour or so. Oh, Dembele, what a run! What a run by Dembele! Lovely, lovely. John Neves, Hakimi, Vitinha. Oh, just 1 minute of extra time by the way. 45 minutes gone. Hardik bhai, kasa आहेस? काय म्हणतोस? It's very nice to see you again. Chinmay, which club do you support? I did not get that actually. But the club I hate the most has to be Liverpool. I mean, that's not even competition. It's Liverpool. So that's the reason I was having a discussion with someone that I said that I would rather have either PSG with the corner, one last corner before Mendes with the ball. He's still in the box. He's still with attack. What exactly is he? Oh no, no. I think it's half time. One last attack. Oh my god! Yeah, it's half time. It's half time. Oh, so they are still cribbing about that handball. Uh, it definitely hit his hand. It definitely hit his hand. I don't think they will give penalty for this. Oh, you support Austin. That's nice. चिन्ह ए साले हार्दिक, इधर आके वो कोई अपने नया आया है अपने लाइव स्ट्रीम में, उसको ट्रोल करना चालू मत कर. एट लिवरपूल पर. अच्छा, so Gautam is also United fan, yeah. But that's the thing, right? I think this. I will have a discussion about this. We'll have one separate stream. By the way, it's War Check is going on right now. War Check is underway. And yeah, we hate Arsenal. Of course, I hate Arsenal, but I don't hate Arsenal as much as Liverpool. Okay, so it's going to be War Check is underway. Referee is checking the screen right now. We'll definitely have a discussion about this, Rohan. Amir, I mean, so that is true, but at the same time, people tend to forget that the Premier League, the formation of the Premier League, is an American thing. Premier League is an Americanized product to begin with. It's an Americanized product of football league to begin with. So Americans are extremely good at commercialization. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. So there is a good chance by the end of this half, the score will be 3-2. Oh my God, this is bonkers. This game is turning out to be bonkers. Like, 1 minute. Let me. Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't. I mean, क्या पेनल्टीज का सब छूतिया रूल हमेशा भैंचो चेंज होता रहता है. सो भाड़ में जाओ भैंचो. लगता है लगा तो अब उसके हाथ को लगा तो था. एंड या आई प्रे अब बस अब और ना मारो तो 500 आ जाएगा. Yeah. Oh, Dembele scores. Who would have thought that at halftime the score would be 3-2? I don't think anyone saw it coming, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's so the score is 3 PSG 3 Bayern 2. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Bhavisha. I think we had a discussion about this a few on a couple of streams. It's a terrible business. बहुत difficult है for football clubs to make money. So when Spanish league clubs they go to America to play so that they can earn some money, and people, all of a sudden people think people live in India who live in India or who are nowhere related to the club will shout from their or all the fucking these snobby journalists who work for Guardian, they will say that no, this is not how it should be done. What do you expect? Do you want the owners or do you want the people who are associated with the club uh, to lose their jobs? They need to commercialize in some way, right? All right, it's half time. The score is PSG 3 Bayern 2. Yeah, it can be. It can be. It can be. I think tomorrow it is going to be so much fun because I don't think it will be a typical Harambol derby. I don't think Atletico are a typical Harambol team. This Atletico team is not the Atletico of say 2014. They were good on the ball. Against Barca, we saw that. They were good on the ball. They have a decent attack. So I don't think this is a complete the Harambol derby that we think it is going to be. It will. I think it will be a good game. At least Atletico will play well. I personally think that Simeone might be a bit too wily for Arteta, but you never know what. Let's see what happens. But to come for a match Delhi during COVID, I think. बट सी क्या हुआ है ना कि कोविड की वजह से सबकी लग गई है दैट इज ट्रू आई एम नॉट डिनाइंग दैट बट फुटबॉल हैज ऑलवेज बीन अ स्टूपिड बिजनेस ये जब भी सब लोग बोलते हैं ना कि अमेरिकनाइज्ड हो गया है पूरा अरे प्रीमियर लीग भाई अमेरिक अमेरिक प्रीमियर लीग इज बेसिकली एन अमेरिकनाइज्ड वर्जन ऑफ द फुटबॉल लीग all the club owners, the likes of Martin Edwards and the United ka CEO and David in the Arsenal ka CEO, they used to go to NFL, they used to go to NBA games, and they used to talk to their owners because they wanted to monetize their sport. Because at that time they were losing money, and the consensus in England at the time was ki, "Arey nahi yaar, chalega." It's, I mean, basically you should do everything about the club. मतलब तुम्हारे भैंचोद बाप का क्लब है, but you should not make money. ऐसे थोड़ी चलता है यार. This is not how it works. And maybe that was because of whatever happened during Thatcher's time or Reagan's time. It was sort of a तो बोलते हैं ना कि socialism was rampant in England at the time. Then Thatcher came and she completely butchered all the unions and that kind of stuff. So the political scene or the social scene in England was completely different at the time. अरे that's the thing. If you, I mean, पूरा यूनाइटेड का ग्लेजर्स का जो स्टोरी, यूनाइटेड बाइंग का स्टोरी है, that's insane story. मतलब just imagine they they basically उन्होंने सैडल कर दिया अपने यूनाइटेड अपने क्लब को उनके उनके डेट से. बहुत गंदा स्टोरी है. That's horrible story. Premier League were my entrance into the game. That is how all these stories of football documentary making one. I see. That's the thing, right? People brought broadcasting rights. If you read The Club, it's a fascinating book. Rupert Murdoch wanted to buy it. IT were in it, and there have been a lot of discussions between ITV and the Premier League owners. So top five Premier League owners at the time, back then top five were basically your United, Arsenal, Liverpool, Spurs and Everton. ये पांच जो क्लब थे ना, उनके ओनर्स के साथ दे वर जस्ट ट्राइंग टू क्या ये करने का बहुत ट्राई कर रहे थे वो लोग. जस्ट होल्ड ऑन, जस्ट होल्ड ऑन दिस. Yeah, sorry. This with these five clubs, all well, ITV tried to lobby them really, really hard. That did not work out. It did not work out. Guys, give me a couple of minutes. I'll be back. A small bio break. Give me 2 minutes. Ah, yeah, I'm back. Yes, Sugar to predicted 3-3. साला तीन तो पहले हाफ में ही हो गया. Seriously. Hey, SP Singh, what's happening, man? What's the final prediction of 5-4? Yeah, what was this game, man? Amazing, amazing. Seriously. ये तो first half का ही prediction हो गया. Hoping my top prediction है. By the way, the guy who is at on Sony Live, what's his name? Sharma? Just hold on. Harsh Sharma. Harsh Sharma. Yeah, he's on Sony TV. So he's a content creator. He makes videos about a lot of videos about past and yeah, good job, good job. He's on Sony Live right now. Right. Arsenal won't suck. He's their second most successful man. He's the second most. He starts and first always. Let's not get into that, Aditya. Come on. What was this game? Yeah, I went through this comment. Petition to replace the shitty halftime shows with TVMT. हर दिन नया random randomers आ जाते हैं talking nonsense. अरे, I see. Let's not get into that because these guys are a lot of these guys are content creators and they're doing decent job, right? So basically, I think what a lot of people, including if you look at something like Overlap, what they want to do is they are trying to bring YouTube to television. uh, I mean, I prefer when it is television with television. I grew up listening to John Dykes and the likes of Harsha Vogle. I still like it that way. But yeah, I mean, probably this is just a wave, and with the Big Match theory, we'll definitely get television to YouTube. No, sorry, YouTube to television or something like that. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's Manas. Manas, that's right. He's a Liverpool fan. Correct, correct. So they have their model, they follow it, and just fine. Yeah, it is how they are doing things. Hopefully, after in a couple of years' time, we'll be big enough so that we'll have our own show. अरे नहीं नहीं hope to see you there some मतलब in the sense I'm just making a prediction hopefully in a couple of years time the Big Mass series will be so big that we'll have our studio setup hopefully. And see, my what I want to do is it's not something I talk openly all the time. But see, when I was working with Reliance Jio back in 2022, what I wanted to do at the time was the place I live. I wanted to make this studio and get another place on rent. And so me and my mom would have moved there, and I would have used this place, which is a pretty old building. I would have used this as studio, but things got really really bad at Geo. I had to. I mean, the work was shitty. I did not. If I were at Geo, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now. So I had to leave that job. But that was the plan that I wanted to make this as a small studio. And since I have a decent experience in broadcasting industry, I know a technical क्या बोलते हैं ना technicalities of it क्या करना पड़ता है क्या नहीं करता. I know a few people who could have helped me with it. So that was the plan. So what I want our channel to be, it's not exactly a snobbish, I'm not saying it in a snobbish way, but I want it to be more than just a content creation. I really want to have, of course, I want to have, I love talking to you guys, but apart from that, we also want to have podcasts. We want to have watch alongs. We want to discuss with people, not just content creators, but people who have been a proper journalists who have been working in the industry for quite some time. So when I went to Pune, there is this guy called Ashish Pense, and I met him. Of course, I had discussion with him on Instagram and WhatsApp as well. But I met him. The guy has been he's a proper Marathi journalist, and you get to learn so much with people who work on the ground, right? That's amazing. And this is something I really want to I want to get into. I actually like writing a lot more than creating or I like talking, of course, but I really love writing. I'm not getting any time to do that. But now that the channel is growing slowly, uh, when the next season starts, we'll have probably a couple of more people who will help us out with stuff. Yeah. All right. How tirelessly they are trying to fit Gen Z slangs. Who the fuck? I mean, क्या होता है ना? I remember. So me and a couple of my friends, we always used to argue about कि what I used to say is कि Bollywood is shit because they are not making good movies. And his argument all the time was that people like Shah Rukh Khan used to say that we give what people want. And my argument was always that, Arey, but if you don't give people a good stuff, how would they know? And when the Netflix comes out and your Hotstars comes out, and people are binge watching the likes of Game of Thrones and Breaking Bads for 10 hours, so there has always been hunger for quality stuff. It's about giving them. And yeah, I mean Oscar and yeah, I find that really winds me up. Really winds me up. See, it's okay to include Gen Z slangs. It's okay. I have nothing but respect for Gen Z, by the way. A couple of Gen Z kids I know, or a couple of Gen Z kids I talk to, they give me so much insight when it comes to YouTube or social media content. It's amazing. Unks like me don't understand social media that well, so I don't have any problem with that, to be very honest. Yeah, but yeah, I agree that when you make it centric for a generation, be it your Gen Z or millennial or say boomers, it gets boring, right? You need to have a right blend, which is very difficult. But this is something I really want to get to the channel, is what I'm trying to say. अरे आदित्य अरे करना है यार स्टार्ट में जस्ट गिव मी वन मोर वीक वी आई बीन वर्किंग ऑन द लोगोस एंड क्रिएटिव्स एक बार वो सॉर्ट होने दो मैं व्हाट्सएप कम्युनिटी चालू कर देता हूँ आई रियली वांट टू डू दैट शूरा शो और मेरा मेरा भी इतनी बार डिस्कशन होता है कि व्हाट्सएप कम्युनिटी चालू करना है जस्ट गिव मी अ फ्यू डेज उसका ये होने के बाद ना अपना लोगो और इसका सॉर्ट होगा ना नया लोगो अच्छा बनेगा उसके बाद हम लोग डेफिनेटली चालू कर देंगे Anirban TB will be very successful channel, and we will be all here writing stuff like Mangesh has been starting or fighting. Yeah, thank you so much, Anirban man. I mean, what we are is because of you guys, and I genuinely did not expect people to uh, show so much support because because we took YouTube seriously in since January. उसके पहले हम लोग ने we did a few watch alongs, a few live streams, but we weren't exactly serious about YouTube at the time. And to be very honest, I was exploring. I wasn't really sure what I want to make, what I want the Big Man series to be. Now I know what I want it to be. So yeah, I hope it will be successful, and with people like you, I'm pretty sure we will be successful. So yeah, सुपर चैप और मेंबरशिप का ऑप्शन देख उसका वॉच आवर्स का ये अपना हो गया है लेकिन इट इज नॉट गेट रिफ्लेक्टेड ऑन यूट्यूब सो आई एम जस्ट वेटिंग फॉर दैट बट बिफोर हैविंग दैट मेंबरशिप का ऑप्शन राइट आई नीड टू गिव यू समथिंग राइट तो कि मतलब आई नीड टू हैव सम फ्रेमवर्क अगर मैं मेंबरशिप चालू करूंगा सो वन डिस्कशन वी हैव हैड इज विल हैव वन ऑन वन क्विजेस फॉर ओनली फॉर मेंबर्स समथिंग ऑन द लाइंस बट या लेट्स सी Yeah, I know, Aditya. I know, Aditya. लेकिन क्या मतलब basically what I'm trying to my thinking behind this is कि uh, okay, we'll discuss this offline, Aditya. We'll definitely discuss this offline. You need more women non-Latin make videos that. Again, it's one guy doing all the work right now. See, understandably so, because both Rohit and Abhishek they are abroad, they are with families, they are in different time zones. So it's to be very honest, I'm finding it a bit challenging to do many things at a time. So now we have hired, not exactly hired, but we have a couple of freelance editors, video editors who are helping me out with editing, and both are good editors. But to have more, क्या बोलते हैं ना 10-20 minutes का video, उसका editing करना, it's going to be a really challenge. So I understand what you're trying to say, Ron, but just bear with us for a few days. We'll start doing it as soon as possible. All right. The second half is underway. पहले से मारामारी चालू कर दिया चालू होने से पहले. And yeah, I agree with you, Rohan. Football, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, we'll definitely figure it out. See, I'll tell you something. It's not about. It's all about क्या बोलते हैं ना? It's about managing resources and logistics. Oh, Kvaratskhelia, what a player, man. He's one player. Is it fair to say that Kvaratskhelia is one of the very few players in the world right now that we enjoy watching? Because he's so instinctive and he's so raw. That's so good to watch. Yeah. So the point I was trying to make is the problem is not the content. We can. I'm serious. We can be a content machine. Is it's just the right resources and yeah, mainly the allocation of resources and the right resources. That's all we are waiting for. And once that is figured out, we can be a content machine. Believe me, guys, we can be a content machine. Uh, be it old stuff, be the vintage stuff or the current stuff. We can do that for sure. All right. So PSG has started pressing Bayern really high. Huh? Invite. Oh, actually, yeah. I mean, I joined a couple of his live streams and that guy really handles it really well. Huh? वो बहुत ही अच्छा कुछ भी मस्ती अब ये नहीं very serious, very calm and composed. थोड़ा भी clickbait ही नहीं. Yeah, that guy is really good. So apart from, I see, we don't, to be very honest, we don't follow too many content creators. We follow a handful of content creators. But Daksh is one of them. Matlab, the first content creator I followed was Drog Baba because I've always liked what he does. Uh, he's a fantastic storyteller. But yeah, even Daksh is good. Daksh is good. Even that Zishan guy. Yeah, I also follow Zishan by the way. Talk football history. Yeah, he's good. See, क्या होता है ना कि I can always text him. दक्ष को पूछ सकता हूँ कि I'm not really sure if he's aware of us, but I can always text him and ask him if he wants to have क्या बोलते हैं ना to have a live stream together. But my thing has always been that there is no point in approaching someone unless until we can give them something in return. So okay, just hold on. Oh, this is a very good attack by Bayern. I am sending this to our WhatsApp group right away. Just hold on. I'll share it with the guys right away. Done, done, done. All right. Otherwise, saying all these 20 are exciting to watch, but Olisi Duo Quara. Oh, yeah. Seriously, man. Both Olisi and Quaradona. Both are amazing. But I like Quaraskelia more, actually. There is some raw element to it. This is turning out to be the match of the season, guys. Oh, what a run. Yes, from Vijar would be balling in your stream. YJ, okay, YJR, that guy. Yeah, I know the guy. I know the guy. I know who you are referring to. Seriously, good point. Very good point. See, I'll tell you, I saw that meme. Oh, Kane with the ball to Luis Diaz, to Marquinhos. Oh, this is turning out to be a fantastic game. Fantastic game. Now we have Quaradona on the left hand side. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, Rodri and Spain wala meme. Rodri and Spain wala meme. Exactly, exactly. And out of all the Spanish players, only all Spanish midfielders, only one has won the Ballon d'Or, and he is probably the worst of them all. There is no way Rodri is better than Javi's and Iniesta's and Javi Alonso's or any of these guys. No way. But yeah, 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 show too much of the ball. Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly, exactly. There is no way Rodri is better than any of these guys, and still he won the Ballon d'Or. Guys, I mean, I'll put it अपना जो इसका community Insta पे मैं वहाँ पे भी एक बार I'll ask and I'll put it on अपना टीबीएमटी का पोल में भी। लेकिन सो इफ यू चेक, हम लोग कल मेरी शुभ्रांशु के साथ भी बात हो रही थी इस पे कि फीफा, ओके, बायर्न विद द अटैक, लुइस डियास, टा, पावलोविच, या या अरे ऑफ कोर्स वी आर डूइंग द वॉच along फॉर वर्ल्ड कप्स फॉर श्योर। वो वी आर येट टू फिगर आउट कौन सा गेम करना है, कौन सा नहीं करना है, क्योंकि आई डोंट नो इफ द गेम इज एट 3:30 हाउ मेनी पीपल विल वॉच। आई विल वॉच द गेम एनीवे, बट आई डोंट नो if doing the watch along makes sense. If people are going to watch, we'll definitely do the watch alongs. Yeah, yeah. So we're thinking of doing watch alongs for so FIFA. They always do that. Uh, they always restream old games, and I'm talking about restreaming old games. वो पूरा YouTube से पूरा वापस स्ट्रीम करते हैं। तो अगर वैसा उन्होंने किया, we can do watch alongs for those games as well. It will be so much fun, so much fun. Luis, yes, Luis, yes. Oh, Stanisic is a bit, क्या बोलते हैं ना, इसका मूवमेंट ठीक है, बट ही इज गेटिंग इनटू पोजीशन रियली वेल। Oh, complete retro. I'm all about retro. All about retro and vintage. Diaz with the ball. Oh, just. God. Chinmay is asking World Cup. See, they will figure it out anyway. In the end, they will figure it out. In the end, they will figure it out. India is such a huge market for them. They cannot not have India. Marquinhos, Desiree Doué, Hakimi, João Neves, Vitinha. ये साले बराबर विटीनिया पे भी चढ़ रहे हैं और बराबर से जाओ नेवेस पे भी चढ़ रहे हैं बराबर से ये लोग, बायन के लोग। Yeah, yeah. But just for Freddie Mercury's relative, they still live in Dadar, by the way, in Parsi colony. Somewhere saw some reel of something. Yeah, yeah. Even I saw that. Even I saw that. Oh, Hakimi in the box. अरे क्या था ये? Oh, it's 4-2. Kvaratskhelia. Oh my God. Wow, 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 wow. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing. It's turning out to be a mad game. Absolutely mad game. खतरनाक, खतरनाक. Quaradona. Was it a penalty earlier? Now it doesn't matter because Kvaratskhelia scored anyway. But was that a tackle? Lovely. Ankara Kawa. Seriously, seriously. Ankara Kwara. Ankara Kwara. Amazing. Can't miss on a million dude. Yeah, true, true. If not, then India is a big loss. To Would be first to only request for rights. What happens if PSG score fifth? अरे अरे इनको कार्व कर रहे पूरा अभी. But see, this is exactly what happened with Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. So I watched the first leg properly. I could not watch the second leg, but the first leg we did the watch along. And after Bayern scoring two goals, Bayern were so open. They did not control the game. And now they are trying to pressurize PSG and pressure PSG. Now they are just, oh, and they're simply not able to deal with PSG's counter attack. Oh, lovely, lovely. Man, sure. They are 2 on 2. अरे क्या चालू है? Lovely, lovely, lovely. Dembele. Ah! What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the hell is happening? What the fuck is happening? क्या चालू है ये? See, I don't think that's the case. I mean, I know this might be a facetious comment, but I did not think that Bayern were that good against Real Madrid. क्या था? How can you have two on? I mean, how can you have 2 on 2 when you're already 4-4 to down, man? That's ridiculous. But you see, that's the thing. Self-imploded it not in 2 minutes. This is something that was going to happen, probably. This is exactly someone said sometime back. Yeah, if PhD score for the Thala dude will come and say 5 out. 'By the way, 7 goals are scored not just 60 minutes in. It could be 8. This could be 8. Nah, 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 nah. 8 to होना चाहिए. Oh, good pass. I expected PSG to win, but did not expect this scoreline. I did not expect this scoreline. Oh, shit. Fuck. They're scoring all goals tonight because you never know tomorrow. Okay, I don't know what इसका reference exactly ह्याचा reference काय होता चिन्मय exactly? Oh wow, wow. Oh, this was some skill by Luis Diaz, by the way. If PSG return, UCLH team would be better or Real Madrid team. I mean, so the thing with Real Madrid was uh, I mean, it was not just right? They won four titles in 5 seasons, right? It wasn't just three back to back. A lot of their core team that played, at least some of their core team that won the Champions League in 2014 also had it. Also, there was also there in 2017-18, right? So yeah, I mean, in the Champions League, I don't think Real Madrid का कुछ ये नहीं है यार. In Champions League, Real Madrid are the kings, no doubt about that. And I personally think it will be PSG versus versus Arsenal. PSG versus Atletico. Yeah. The back-to-back trebles तो नहीं ना क्योंकि PSG lost against Paris FC in the cup competition. I think they January में हार गए थे वो लोग. So it won't be treble anyway. Enrique fluidity versus Alcholo terror fast. 4 red cards in 11 yellows. Battle of Budapest in cup. Yeah, it's going to be so much fun, man. So much fun. But I am happy that my at least part of my prediction is coming right. I thought ki I did not know this was going to happen, but oh, by the way, we have completely forgotten about Fabian Ruiz. He plays for PSG. Fendi, ये क्या squad depth है? Yeah, really hope Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would love it if Simeone wins it. I like Simeone. Complete bastard. Man with a free kick. Oh, 5-3. 8 goals in 64 minutes. Would be surprised. That is true. That is true. And we will also be not surprised if Bayern score two more in this game. 8 goals in 64 minutes. What the fuck? 8 into 8. 8 ka square. They are literally scoring goal every 8 minutes. Oh my god. This is too much math. I don't want to get into mathematics of it, but yeah. Again, the same tactic like they did during kickoff. Huh? They just want to press Bayern. Oh, just. Oh, yes, yaar. Bhargul yet to come on. PSG will score again. Yeah, let's see. You aspire teaching maths. Yeah. I aspired. I want to do that someday. Under budget? I don't think he will be under budget. I absolutely love Vitinha. I won't mind Nuno Mendes, man. Again, लेकिन वही है ना कि इसमें से बजट में कोई भी नहीं होगा. Oh, just tell me, guys. After the game is done on Sony Live, do they have full game ka ye? Full game replay on Sony Live, just like they have on Hotstar after the game is over? Oh, Musiala with the ball. Oh, oh, oh! क्या चालू है ये? Kane with the ball. Into Luis Diaz. Oh, lovely. Kvaratskhelia with the ball. Oh, what a pass! What a pass by Kane! Oh, oh, oh! What a goal! What a goal! Oh, so fucking hell! Offside. What a pass and what a goal it could have been. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is not off. This is not off. This is not off. No way. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is not off. Oh my. It's going to be 5-4. Bloody hell. Oh my god. Absolute bonkers. ये क्या चालू है गेम में? Oh, they have full replays. Hey, thanks, Gautam, for that. I'll check. I'll have to watch this game again. I have to watch United game again. It's a goal. Oh, I need to watch this game again, man. After this, I'll have to watch this. Seriously, ज्यादा ही तारीफ कर दी है क्या? क्या चालू है? This was a beautiful goal, and what a pass by Harry Kane! What a pass by Harry Kane! But just imagine the game ends 5-all, and I mean away games don't matter anyway. So just imagine something like smash and grab in at Allianz Arena. It's going to be so much fun. It's turning out to be fair to say this is the best game of the season so far. अरे ये पीएसजी वाला क्या कर रहा है बाबा ये लोग क्यों क्यों कंट्रोल why don't understand why is no one try to control games why is no one try to keep possession right now it's 5-4 oh why the Barcola is on huh? Desiree is off and Barcola is on. Oh, by the way, even Luis Diaz has had a beautiful game. Huh? He's had a brilliant game. He looks super sharp. And that's so good to watch that all the attackers they're playing really freely. Musiala has his moments, but he's been blowing hot and cold. Michael Olise has been good. Kvaratskhelia to amazing. So this has been really good game. Forget about the goals, but the way attackers are playing with full freedom, it's so good to watch. Mourinho, this is also, yeah, yeah, 100%, 100%. Yeah, but talking about some key, which player we would love to have, I think I would love to have Vitinha. Vitinha and Nuno Mendes are the two players I would kill to have. Because these two positions we have sucked so much in last past few months. Oh, lovely. Or Bayern, for Bayern, it's going to be Harry Kane, 100%. Hey, Aniket, what's happening, man? What's going on? पाटा विकेट आहे फुल सिरियसली सिरियसली हे पाटा विकेट सारखाच प्रकार चाललाय आर्टेडा बोल रहा आर्टेडा बोल रहा है we could have Neves and Joe Sugarte. Oh my God, let's not even get into that, Gautam. This is an insane game. 9 goals in 72 minutes. Goal per goal. Oh no. Throw to Bayern. Throw into Bayern. Oh, अच्छा Gawat. Oh my God. Oh my God. Just. किसी को सिर्फ खेलना ही नहीं है भैंचोद क्या चालू है Police with the ball again. Bayern have a corner. Oh my God. Wasn't this? No, ठीक है. It's a corner. Police with the corner. Oh. Oh, so it's a free kick. No, it's another corner. What the fuck? Will not be surprised if by the end of 80th minute we have another goal in the game. I will not be surprised at all. You're mistaking the corner. Here. What happens if PSG get one back? So the final score will be 6-4. But again, we don't have the away goal rule anyway. I don't. I mean, this is really. Oh, Hakimi. Oh, Barcola. Oh, misplaced. Bayern have the ball. Musiala. Olise. Paulo Tuta. Oh, Kane keeps it. Luis Diaz? No. Kane has the ball again. Kimmich? Wow. Police. Oh my God. Bayern Munich again. They have been super aggressive. अरे कायको बाबा कायको ऐसा करता है Bayern with a free kick from a dangerous position, by the way. अच्छा, Goretzka is coming on for Musiala. Oh, so they're adding one more body in the midfield. At least someone made a defensive substitution right now. One more corner to Bayern. Michael Olise. Quick. Yeah, easily taken. सीरियसली सीरियसली ये क्या मतलब इसके सामने प्रीमियर लीग मतलब इट्स ऑल अबाउट एंटरटेनमेंट राइट ये प्रीमियर लीग इतना बोरिंग हो गया है आजकल एंड आई ऑलवेज से दैट आई फॉर वाचिंग for a neutral fan Brighton and Bournemouth watching them makes more sense than watching any of the top teams fan. So it's yellow card to Hakimi. Lemon to Ta, Stanislas Upamecano, Pavlovich. Ta again. Dr. Luis Diaz, Kimmich. Oh, good run. Bayern okay. Bayern again are keeping the ball really well. They're passing it forward. Quaradona. Oh, no, not who was that? I thought it was Quaradona. No, no, no. Never go to sleep. Yeah, that is true. I saw 5-2 and decided to check the highlights. Yeah, yeah. Now we're 5-4. True. Very true. I think Lucas Hernandez is coming on for PSG. Yeah, Lucas. And who is going out? अच्छा टूर्नामेंट अरे क्या चालू है ये अच्छा नो सब यार मार्किनियोस हकीमी oh Pavlovich has been oh Bendy Aicha Gawat this could have been this could have been so much with better pass they were cooked they're completely cooked with better passing क्यों कशाला है कशाला yeah Nuno Mendes is going off hey Quares के लिए is going off both Nuno Mendes and Quares के लिए are going off and you have Mayulu and Lucas Hernandez. Yeah. Bayern with the ball in Bayern's half. Oh, Bargola is post pressing Neuer. Again, free kick to Bayern. सीरियसली सीरियसली एक का भी प्रेडिक्शन ठीक नहीं है एक का भी प्रेडिक्शन साला था सही नहीं है 5-4 भैंचो किसको लगा था 5-4 होगा PSG 2 press like madmen. Both teams are pressing like madmen. Oh, just. This is turning out to be one of the most entertaining Champions League games of all time. And Marquinhos to Pacho, all these as usual is pressing. Now throws the ball. Now Keane with the ball. Oh, Stanisic. Oh, Barcola. Barcola back to Hakimi. Into Sofana. Sofana halves it. Oh, what a pass to Vitinha. Oh, it's the post. Marquinhos again. Marquinhos to Ruiz. Pacho. Back to Pacho. Marquinhos. And to Pacho. Pacho to Marquinhos. Marquinhos plays it long. No, Bayern have the ball. Oh, PSG are pressing. Hakimi is pressing high up the pitch. Samsung is gone. PSG with the ball. Sparkola. Fabian Ruiz. Yeah, game stops because I think his hamstring is gone. Hakimi's hamstring is gone. Only she tap in at 35, literally. But the same happened with, you can say, make the same argument about Dembele as well, right? And good thing is that all goals are great goals. No, yeah, yeah. Yeah. His hamstring is gone. His hamstring is gone. So PSG, if they win they reach the final. They'll play their final game of the season on 30th May or something. Just hold on. On 31st May. The team that played their final game of the last season, 31st May, and they are playing the final game of the season on 31st May. After that, they also played the stupid club World Cup that nobody gives a shit about. So it wasn't even actually the final game of the season. It was just a stopgap. After that, they had a break for about 1 week. Then they went to US, played in that stupid Club World Cup competition, and after that, they're playing again. Another player's hamstring is gone. Why wouldn't that happen? Why wouldn't that happen? And just remember, even if they don't play in the final, it's getting out of hand. And today I'm not in mood to tell you any Sanskrit Subhashita, but Sanskrit Shlok or Subhashita, but it's bad. I never thought I would ever say this, but this is too much football. Never in my life I thought I would ever say this, but this is too much football. You can't have it. And there will be at least 5 to 6 minutes of extra time. We still have 5 to 6 minutes. Only 4 minutes of extra time. I thought it would be 5 to 6 minutes. I don't know. Okay, but yeah, yeah, true. Aniket is saying, do all the players play all the matches or they play the second team in most other tournaments? If you're talking about PSG, see, PSG can mix and match, right? But the insane amount of games that they are playing. So if you say, so, see something like Club World Cup, so even then, if you're saying how many games have they played? So 12 games, sorry, 8 games in the league. उसके बाद around 16, 54. They're playing about 65 to 66 games per season, man. That's insane amount of games. Even if you have second season, players are bound to get injured. Yeah, in a game of 9 games, certainly get. Yeah, true, true. And then, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, Battle of the Bastards. Battle of the Nearly Men. Nearly men of Europe, we should say. We not. It's not like they are not. They have not done a decent job. At least Diego Simeone has won the league twice. Safarov, where did he play? The goalkeeper. Where did he play before joining PSG? I cannot. Oh, Jackson on. Oh, FC Krasnodar. Kane. They have a corner. This game made me wake up and watch TV. Seriously, kal I would be. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, true, true. I think everyone is saying that. They have Jackson totally forgot. Yeah, complete भूल गया था. सब लोग भूल गया था. What are the chances of Jackson scoring the equalizer now? Oh! All right. Full time. The score is PSG 5, Bayern Munich 4. This has to be one of the most insane game of football I've ever seen. Not just in the Champions League. This is an insane game of football. Uh, so many good players were involved. At least some fantastic attackers. It was so much fun to watch. So much fun to watch. I guess we need to listen to Yabba Dabba do multiple times. Boring. Aniket, Chaila. Boring last 20 minutes. Kya hai boring 20 minutes? Oh, I shapat. Amazing, amazing. So they basically scored 9 goals in the first 70 odd minutes. This is insane, man. This is absolutely insane. And they don't even have we don't have away goal rule, so they don't even have away goal advantage. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, it was fun to watch, and it's always fun to watch any game with you guys. We'll try. Of course, we are doing the watch along tomorrow. I'll try to. Acha, so just missed my prediction. What was your prediction, Saurav? I'll try to ask Deepak if he wants to join tomorrow, but it seems difficult. It will be. I will be there for sure. I'm not sure about Shonashu right now, but I'll be there for sure. Acha, Saurav said 4 all. Oh, probably yours was the closest prediction in that case. Hakim, I thought it will not be more than 2-1. But at least PSG won. I got that thing right. Just hold on, guys. Yeah. Today, if you're losing, see tomorrow also. सीरियसली या तो सी यू टुमारो मैन हम लोग कल तो देख करने ही वाले हैं मेरा 5-4 प्रेडिक्शन में रिवर्स हो गया yeah I expected PSG to win but yeah who would have expected this I just imagine अगर किसी ने बेटिंग कर दिया इस स्कोर पे उसको कितना पैसा मिलेगा साला कितना पैसा मिलेगा माइनस क्वारा Yeah, we can say that Kvaratskhelia played well. So, after first 20 minutes, so Olisi was very sharp. So we can say Olisi as well. Tomorrow prediction tomorrow. Even I feel tomorrow it will be Atletico. At Since the game is Madrid, I think Atletico will win. The prediction could be 2-1 to Atletico. A decent prediction actually. That makes sense. शायद वैसे ही हो सकता है. Atletico are gonna attack tomorrow. Yeah, but that's the thing, right? Yeah, I mean I've said this so many times. Atleti are not your typical haram ball, like Diego Simeone's team were in 2010s. They play good football. They are good on the ball. And even against Barca, they were pretty comfortable on the ball after scoring in that 2-1 game. After scoring the goal, they were pretty comfortable on the ball. So yeah, Barca's first Hakimi for third goal was seriously too good, too good, too good. Yeah, so let's call it a night. हम लोग कल वैसे भी करने वाले हैं. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It was such a great game to watch. It has to be one of the greatest games of all time, not just this season's Champions League or in the for a particular tournament, for a particular competition. This has to be one of the most insane game of football I have ever seen. It was so much fun to watch. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll try to start tomorrow's stream a bit early so that we can do more quizzes. But I can't assure that for now. We'll start at 11:30 for sure. उसके पहले अगर 15 मिनट अगर if I can start, I'll try my best. मैं करता हूँ. I'll definitely try my best if at all it is possible. So yeah, the final score is 5-4. पारस के किधर गया सबका स्कोर? मैं एक बार वापस एक बार स्कोर पढ़ता हूँ और बंद करने से पहले just hold on. The final score is 5-4. Kvaratskhelia with 4, Neves 1, and Dembele 2. For Kane, it was Kane 1, Olisi 1, Upamecano, and Luis Diaz. I thought Luis Diaz's goal was fantastic, fantastic. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you tomorrow. Night, Shabba Khair. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.